I'm thinking the only way to explain it as like energy draining that's consistent in any way with actual biology is that the Metroid somehow take, like, they turn, I know that, they somehow, like, turn your high energy molecules into low energy molecules, like, take the energy, like, out of adenosine triphosphate and turn it into adenosine diphosphate, stuff like that. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, that's great. If not, don't worry. And they basically take, I'm thinking they take the molecules in your body that are, like, that have energy stored in them and then turn them into forms that don't have energy stored in them, and they take the energy from that process instead of you taking it. That's the only way I can make sense of the life energy thing. Of course, I doubt that people who made these games actually thought that through. So here's where I got the Artifact of Warrior. The Power Bomb I can drop into another room. And get another Power Bomb expansion. That's item 69. 16 items and not even an hour yet. Okay, so it dumps you off in a different spot. So, I guess I want to go this way. Get through this room more quickly now that I have the grapple beam. Or the Grappa beam. It lets you get your enemies drunk after dinner. Actually only had Grappa. It was really good, though. It's at this Italian restaurant called Il Mulino, right here in the village. It's actually where President Clinton and former President Clinton and President Obama went to lunch sometime this fall, and then the guy who donated the money for my scholarship and some other scholarships, he took us out. He and his wife took us out to dinner at Il Mulino. It was very nice. Should I not disclose details of my, like, too many details of my life? I don't know, maybe you don't want to know about it. Maybe it's just like, this is the guy that makes, you know, these Let's Play videos. I don't really care. Personally, I think it's cool to know a little bit about people. Besides, it helps fill up the time when I'm just doing, you know, going from one place to another. Nothing in there. Yeah, I think these were the pillars I was trying to blow up before I actually had the X-ray visor to tell me which ones I needed to blow up. You know, the grapple beam shortcut. The reason why I always think there's supposed to be an enemy here is because there is a Magmor here. I didn't do this, but you can kill that Magmor by dropping the pillar on it. The stalactite, I mean. Puddle spores are gone. Anyway, this is where I get the next big item. requires the use of the grapple beam. Used to get it without sequence breaking. Have to get over here. It's actually quite an involved puzzle. Once you get that thing up, then the puzzle music comes on. Back onto the first one, but the upper part this time. And you can get onto the third one. There's a spider ball track here. Don't use it just yet. Instead, this up. All leads to this bomb slot. And now we raise the roof, man. Which leads to a whole long spider ball course. And it is a long one. So be careful, because if you fall, then you have to start all over. Alright, phase 1 complete. Plated parasites here. Yeah, I guess they don't just appear in that room, they chose the rooms. Of course you can bomb them if you're afraid of them hitting you. Or if you want pickups, whatever. Yeah, don't let that, you gotta remember to latch on. Otherwise that thing, I think, would just, you'll just roll right off. This is why I wish the spider ball were toggle. Just press on and off. Now, it's not just the central, it looks like just the central section is a spider ball track, but actually all of the differently colored ball portions are spider ball track. It's an unusually wide track. Almost got hit there. Alright, so the game wants you to go on every bit of the track, but you can just use bombs to... Well, I guess you don't have to use that many bombs either. Alright. Let go of R and press it again. I think I'm getting near the end. Good thing the bombs have a pretty wide radius of damage. Oh, skipped one there. And there it is. Let me see. Yeah, you can scan a plated parasite from there. What is this one called? Plasma processing. Well, that's appropriate because this is the plasma beam. And this is one of my favorite weapons in the entire Prime series. Item number 70. Final beam weapon of the game. Well, sort of. Final one that you can use on a regular basis. Press C left to switch to it. So, one might also call this the Burninator. Alright, 70 items. And might as well just continue to fend Piranha because now that I have the plasma beam, I can get everything there. So the question is whether I'm going to remember everything and not miss an item or two, or more. I guess not the best option against these guys. We have plasma beams. The plasma beams made disadvantage is that it's short range. That's about the only disadvantage. It fires almost as quickly as the tower beam. And its power level is very high. Oh good, you can be my first time. Oh, wrong button. Allow me to demonstrate. Burninated! Burninated 2x. Burninated 3x. Oh yeah, and this is the strange room where, for some reason, everything's a lot cooler. I mean, they do that so that you can see those things. Power kind of